today's theme is gardens. Today we're reading The Tiny Seed by Eric Carle. It is autumn. A strong wind is blowing. It blows flower seeds high in the air and carries them far across the land. One of the seeds is tiny, smaller than any of the others. Will it be able to keep up with the others? And where are they all going? One of the seeds flies higher than the others. Up it goes. It flies too high, and the sun's hot rays burn it up. But the tiny seed sails on with the others. Oh, there's that burning seed. Another seed lands on a tall and icy mountain. The ice never melts, and the seed cannot grow. The rest of the seeds fly on, but the tiny seed does not go as fast as the others. Here's that seed stuck in the snow, and there's the tiny seed having trouble keeping up. Now they fly over the ocean. One seed falls into the water and drowns. The others sail on with the wind, but the tiny seed does not go as high as the others. One seed drifts down onto the desert. It is hot and dry, and the seed cannot grow. Now the tiny seed is flying very low, but the wind pushes it on with the others. Finally, the wind stops, and the seeds fall gently on the ground. A bird comes by and eats one seed. The tiny seed is not eaten. It is so small that the bird does not see it. Here's the seed the bird ate, and that's the seed the bird doesn't see. I can barely see it. Now it is winter. After their long trip, the seeds settle down. They look just as if they are going to sleep in the earth. Snow falls and covers them like a soft white blanket. A hungry mouse that also lives in the ground eats a seed for his lunch. But the tiny seed lies very still, and the mouse does not see it. The mouse doesn't mind. I think he's happy with that seed. Now it is spring. After a few months, the snow has melted. It is really spring. Birds fly by. The sun shines. Rain falls. The seeds grow so round and full that they start to burst open a little. Now, they are not seeds anymore. They are plants. First, they send roots down into the earth. Then, their little stems and leaves begin to grow up toward the sun and air. There is another plant that grows much faster than the new little plants. It is a big, fat weed, and it takes all the sunlight and the rain away from one of the small new plants, and that little plant dies. The tiny seed hasn't begun to grow yet. It will be too late. Hurry! But finally, it too starts to grow into a plant. And here are the seeds, all starting to grow with the rain and the sunshine. The warm weather also brings the children out to play. They too have been waiting for the sun and springtime. One child doesn't see the plants as he runs along, and he breaks one. Now it cannot grow anymore. The tiny plant that grew from the tiny seed is growing fast, but its neighbor grows even faster. Before the tiny plant has 3 leaves, the other plant has 7. And look, a bud, and now even a flower. But what is happening? First, there are footsteps. Then, a shadow looms over them. Then, a hand reaches down and breaks off the flower. And here's a hand reaching in to grab this flower. A boy has picked the flower to give to a friend. It is summer. Now the tiny plant from the tiny seed is all alone. It grows on and on. It doesn't stop. The sun shines on it and the rain waters it. It has many leaves. It grows taller and taller. It is taller than the people. It is taller than the trees. It is taller than the houses. And now a flower grows on it. People come from far and near to look at this flower. It is the tallest flower that they have ever seen. It is a giant flower. All summer long, the birds and bees and butterflies come visiting. They have never seen such a big and beautiful flower. Now it is autumn again. The days grow shorter, the nights grow cooler, and the wind carries yellow and red leaves past the flower. Some petals drop from the giant flower, and they sail along with the bright leaves, over the land and down to the ground. The wind blows harder. The flower has lost almost all of its petals. It sways and bends away from the wind, but the wind grows stronger and shakes the flower. Once more, the wind shakes the flower, and this time, the flower's seed pod opens. Out come many tiny seeds that quickly sail far away on the wind. Thank you for reading with me today.
It's puppet time.
In this book, The Tiny Seed by Eric Carle, birds and bees and butterflies all come together to visit this big flower.
Hi everybody, and welcome to the World of Eric Carle. My name is Natalie.
And my name is Marin.
And today's theme is gardens. So we are going to be making beautiful flowers out of tissue paper and pipe cleaners. And today we are basing this off of the book, The Tiny Seed. And now the tiny seed grows from a tiny seed into a big, beautiful flower. So that's why we're going to be making our flowers today, to make a big, beautiful garden of tissue paper flowers. Does that sound fun?
Very.
All right, so we have our materials here. We have our tissue paper painted in the beautiful Eric Carle style. We have a big piece, we have a medium-sized piece, and we have a smaller piece. Now you can make these sizes at home whatever you like, as long as there's a big piece, a middle piece, and a small piece, you're good to go. All right, so we have two colors to choose from for each. Which color would you like to choose for the big one?
I'll do the purple.
The purple, all right. And I'll take the orange. And then for the middle one, which one? Which color would you like?
I'll do this red.
This red, all right. And I'll take the green with a nice little texture here. And for the small one?
I'll do this
Green, wonderful. And I'll take the blue purple. All right, so we're gonna take our tissue paper and we're gonna take the biggest piece and put it on the bottom like I have here, the middle piece in the middle, and the small piece in the middle of that, all on top of each other. Make sure it's all nice and flat and ready to go. Wonderful. So we have our tissue paper. And now what we're gonna do next is we're going to kind of fan fold it. Have you ever done a fan fold before?
I have.
So we're gonna take it and we're gonna fold a little piece at the bottom forward, just like this. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna flip the whole thing over and we're gonna flip and we're gonna fold this backwards, kind of like that. All right, so those are the first two, and we're gonna just keep doing that over and over again for the entire piece of tissue paper until we get to the very top, backwards and forwards. Wonderful. And you can also play with the size of the fold here too, if you like. Make it different textures, make it different sizes, make your colors pop. Hey, what's your favorite flower?
I like marigolds and tulips.
Marigolds and tulips. I love a marigold. I don't see those very often. They're so beautiful. I think mine's probably a daisy.
Oh, daisies are really pretty.
I like the white and the yellow flowers.
Yeah, daisies and tulips are very spring flowers.
Yes, and it's almost springtime. And sunflowers too.
Oh,
Sunflowers grow big and tall. I love them. They're so
Those
pretty.
are more fall flowers.
Absolutely. All right, you've got yours all folded. Let me finish mine up real quick. Go to the very top. And so get your pipe cleaner ready, because that's what we're gonna use next. Just keep making our flower.
Looks like a big fuzzy caterpillar.
It does. Take our tissue paper here and kind of find the middle of the fan. Just like that. So once we found our middle, we're going to take the end of our pipe cleaner and wrap it around the middle to create the stem of the flower. So we're gonna wrap it around just like so. Maybe give a little extra room at the top so you can twist it easier. Make sure it's all secure. Kind of twist it just like so. So now that we have our stem, we can start making our flower. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our flower and start opening it up a little bit. And we're gonna open it up multiple ways. We're gonna open it up outwards and we're gonna open it up upwards. So we're gonna take our innermost piece, I'm gonna take this purple right here, and kind of lift it from the other pieces of paper, just to create a little bit of dimension, a little crinkle. And then next we're gonna take our middle piece and do the same thing. We're gonna lift up the tissue paper, get some good crinkles in there, some good texture to our flower, and then do it on the other side. Get that green nice and popping, and kind of crinkle our outer piece a little bit to create the end of the flower. Wonderful. All right, I think I've got mine all up. Do you have yours all up?
Yeah.
All right, and now we have our beautiful big flowers out of tissue paper. We have a little garden right here. All right, and you guys can try this at home with us, and we hope you had fun today, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks for playing with us today. I hope you had as much fun as we did. See you soon.